That vaccine is going to come in handy for those who want to attend a show at the pageant. Starting today, you'll have to show proof of a COVID vaccine or a negative COVID test within the previous 72 hours, along with your ticket to get into the venue. Face masks will still be mandatory once inside. The new vaccine requirement is also in effect at nearby Del Mar Hall. The pageant says the policy is in effect until further notice. The surge in new COVID infections continues as more than 66,000 Americans are in hospitals across the country, with many facilities again running short on beds and staff. It's forcing communities to return to some of the sanctions and precautions from the height of the pandemic. NBC's Jay Gray reports.
As the number of new cases, more than 100,000 a day, continue to climb, so do concerns.
The pandemic is not over.
Far from it. The current surge, doctors say, fueled by the highly contagious Delta variant.
Delta is doubly infectious, and it's also deadlier because more people become ill.
Hospitals quickly running out of space. In Austin, a city of more than 2 million, there were only 6 ICU beds available to start the week.
It affects everyone. It affects our management and our ability to care for everyone, not just COVID patients. So it's very stressful.
Now, as schools begin to open across the country, many worry things could get even worse. A growing number of communities are returning to mask mandates, even for fully vaccinated residents. The surge striking a sour note in New Orleans, where organizers have canceled the Jazz and Heritage Festival for the second year in a row, while Grammy winner Jason Isbell says he'll require fans to wear masks and provide proof of vaccination or a negative COVID test at his concerts.
It's been a long time since we've been able to go into places and play shows for people, and I don't think that's going to last very long unless we do it carefully.
Caution, doctors stress, could be the difference between life and death. Jay Gray, NBC News.
The Food and Drug Administration could give full approval to Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine by the end of the month. That from Dr. Anthony Fauci, who expects full approval status will lead to a wave of vaccine mandates in private businesses as well as schools and universities. Right now, the Pfizer, Moderna, and Johnson & Johnson vaccines are being given out under emergency use authorization. Last week, a vaccine mandate was announced for all federal workers. Fauci told NBC's Meet the Press Sunday that now mandates need to happen at the local level to curb the spread of the virus. We're learning more about how you might feel if you were to get a booster dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. Researchers in Israel say so far the side effects are very similar to those you might have felt after your second shot. Israel began offering boosters to people over 60 in July. Almost 90% said they felt similar or better after receiving the third shot compared to how they felt after that second shot. Boosters, of course, are not yet authorized here in the U.S.